Free day. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 3103 of What You Up To Now. This is a place where I document my journey. I share my lessons learned. YouTube and social media don't like these posts because they think that they're not searchable, and they probably aren't. But I do it because I'm keeping track of what I'm doing, what's working, the good, the bad, the beautiful, so that I can do more of what's working and stop doing stuff that's just beating my head against the wall and that doesn't work at all. Now, I mentioned a couple of days ago that I somehow thought that the 28th was the 29th, which means somehow I totally missed a topic this month for this year's Supersize You and Supersize Your Business annual challenges. And you know what? I think it's okay. I think that if one day out of the year we have an absolute positive free day where we can think about, do, be, say, have, whatever we want, this is going to be that day. So what are you going to do with your day? I have a couple of things planned. I want to do 200 direct messages because it's something I've avoided my whole life, right? Kind of like sales and direct messaging. I had all kinds of false beliefs around it and a messed up point of view or perspective or opinion of it. And I need to practice changing that and being who I really am. I love helping people. So why would I not want to reach out and say, hey, how can I help? And that's what I do every day anyway. So why would I not do that over messages to the hundreds of thousands of people that have listened to my videos, watched my crazy videos over all these years, listened to the content, seen the content, and engaged with me along the way. It's a painful confession, but if I am honest, I have groups and pages on other platforms, on Facebook and on other platforms that I almost never have gone to or visited or contributed to. I created them at the time because I thought it was the right thing to do, but then soon realized that it's not. It's just another diversion, another shiny object, another thing I don't need to be paying attention to. So I'm going to do DMs. I'm going to maybe blow up my recording area. I've been thinking about it all year and I still haven't done it. So maybe today is the day that I do that. Like every day, really, I'm going to practice doing my calls to action and asking people if I can help them, if there's something that I can do to help them, because I just have gotten out of the practice of doing it. And I think it's funny because, for 30 years, I did sales calls, but I only did them one day a week. And I did them one day a week. And I had already built relationships, or if somebody new came along, because I was in a B2B environment, I owned my own Italian food manufacturing company. So I was selling to the same people every week, unless they had a personnel change. And then I got to meet that person, got to know that person. And it's so easy to serve people and help people when you're in a relationship with them. It's harder when they're strangers and you don't know them yet. So I've always told myself it's harder, it's too hard, but it isn't. It's just reaching out. It's like smiling at a stranger when you go for a walk. Is it really hard? Does it take any more energy? It actually takes less muscles in your face to smile than it does to frown and look grumpy or ornery or furrowed. Plus, those grumpy looks, they make grumpy lines in your face all the time. I wonder why all my YouTube thumbnails look like I'm a grumpy old lady. Well, that's obviously the way my facial muscles and my wrinkles have settled in my face from decades of being in a really stupid situation that I put myself into. Anyway, story for another day. I also am working on a system, and this is the second week only, thus all the handwritten notes and changes. I'm working on a system that I can use as my own daily checklist and things. And I've done this all my life, but I want to make it more automatic. And I also want to put it in AI so I can just talk my outcomes in my day and my thinking into my AI, and it will type it up and store it all for me, because being legally blind has some limitations. And I'm realizing that there are great tools out there that I can use to compensate. I don't have to figure it all out myself. And yesterday, the reason I didn't get my DMs done, because I told myself I'd do 100 a day this week and probably beyond. I was creating a questionnaire. I did learn how to spell questionnaire correctly. I really hate to admit that at 66, I didn't know how to spell questionnaire. That's the cool thing about the internet and spell check. It flags it and puts a big red line under it if you got it wrong. Just like when we were in school. Remember teachers had those big red pens and pencils and they'd mark stuff off that was wrong? kind of always negated that A when they put the A in the corner in red, I think psychologically. All right, so what are you going to do today with your free day? Share at least one thing in the comments below so we can learn from one another and get ideas. I think that would be awesome. Otherwise, if I can help you in any way, just ask. Go out, make it an awesome day. And I will be with you tomorrow. We're going to hop into the spirituality area of the 9-part life framework that I share. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, communication, confidence, and contribution, which we just finished up. Although this should be the last day. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.